Thank you guys so far for a great marathon stream. So far, what was it? The General of Thunderous, I can't remember. The General of Thunderous Fires with that super chat. Thank you, Chris, for the biggest tip. Although Aaron Carpenter also had quite a generous tip. So thank you. We're at 255 and climbing. I appreciate all your support today, everyone. All right. Let us now go into Vault 19. I don't know anything about this vault either. I'm just going to assume there's enemies in here. Is it opening or not? So, by the way, when we hit $300 raised, you guys will be able to vote on a new vest. We'll swap out the beige for another vest, okay? Alright, Vault 19. I don't think I've ever been here before. This is yet another vault that's optional. Yeah. Whoa. That's creepy. Look at that. A creepy camera keeping tabs on you, and you can't actually, like, do anything to it. Oh, I guess we'll start investigating, right? This is the Overseer's office. What the hell? Who are you? Samuel Cook?
Who the hell are you? I know you weren't one of the inmates.
What's got you so worked up? What is going on here?
That coward Lim has been talking about surrendering to the NCR. Now the men are confused, not sure who's leading this gang. Fucking idiots.
So apparently there's a gang who lives inside this vault, and they just left it open? Okay. Who's Lim?
He was an inmate like the rest of us. He was useful during the jailbreak, but now, he's just another coward. He wants us to leave the vault and hand our asses to the NCR, as if they treat us like human beings.
Okay. Tarantula MS 2018 just hit me $5. Thank you very much, Tarantula. I appreciate that. Let's update that. It's good to see you. And then Lou just tipped me $10. So actually adding Lou's tip, it's now $2.70. And he says, recently moved to the East Coast from the West. I'm getting used to the time zone difference. What made you want to do a marathon stream today? Well, number one, it makes sense to play Fallout because we're trying to get to the end of the game. There's a lot of content I didn't do. And like I said, this run in Fallout, I'm basically trying to do absolutely everything I can. I want this to be like the most complete run I can do since I have time for it. And because it's likely the last time I'm going to do an extended playthrough ever of Fallout New Vegas, okay? I figured doing this during a marathon stream made sense. There's extra time to do these side missions and things we haven't done yet. And it'll give me a big chunk towards the end of the game, which I'll probably finish up within the next couple of weeks, I'm feeling, okay? But obviously, this is a fundraiser. And, you know, I needed to do this to try to help out with bills and stuff for the next week. So that's why I'm doing it this way, all right? That's why I decided to do this. So thank you, Lou, for the tip. I appreciate that. Okay, so tell me about the prison break.
A beautiful thing. Saved a little blast powder here, hit a makeshift weapon there, and one day I orchestrated a little symphony for the NCR.
Okay, what brought you to this place?
Heard there was an abandoned vault along this mountain ridge, and that the wildlife here had teeth big enough to keep the NCR away.
Why is this area so dangerous?
It's a fucking death trap around here. Fiends swarm all over Vault 3 in the east, and there are fucking death claws south of that at Quarry Junction.
Clear both out.
If you're looking for humans, the cons are north of us, and there's an NCR base at McCarran past Vault 3. Supposedly, there are muties to the southeast.
We've done all of that. Yeah. Well, who are you?
You really don't know. I'm Samuel Cook. I was the brains behind the NCR-CF prison break.
No, I never heard of you. How'd you end up in prison?
I was blowing up supply caravans along the 15 freeway. The NCR got wise to my ambush spots, picked me up and threw me in a cage.
So, I wonder, is there a quest line in here? I don't know if there's going to be a quest line in here or not. This place looks pretty defunct, though. Woodrow Wilder now did a super chat and says that he enjoyed my guest run as a host of Jeopardy. Of course, I have absolutely no idea what the hell this guy's talking about. Red sector door. I need keys to open these. Blue sector, red sector. Cool. Maybe I'll get some items in here. So thank you, Woodrow Wilder. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the super chat. Okay. When is the food coming? Within an hour, supposedly. Within an hour. Alright. Another room. The doctor's office. Yeah, like a med bay. Oh, what's that? Patient 1648654. Female, age 24. Patient keeps seeking treatment for panic attacks. Patient claims to often experience moments of extreme terror out of nowhere, and they often wake her from sleep. Huh. There's more. Male, age 34, brought in by the police. This is the 9th occurrence of such. We are now seeking extended residence for the patient within our facility. So what's he doing, right? Huh. Today's physician. Here's another one. Male, age 31. He often misinterprets others' actions as hostile. He perceives friendly interactions with nurses as patronizing. We've also noticed that the longer other patients remain in contact with him, the more readily they are to act aggressively towards him, thus reinforcing his perceived hostility. Huh. Jasper Kitty, what you up to, buddy? What are you up to? What you doing? You enjoying hanging out today, just chilling in the house? You haven't been in here much. You been sleeping? Probably been sleeping. Not as hot today, huh, buddy? Still hot, but not as hot as yesterday, thank God. Still like 85 degrees outside. Okay. Well, we got those logs. I don't know what the significance of those logs are. We just got a doctor's bag. Another doctor's bag. A stim pack. This is good. I need these items badly. I need healing items pretty much more than anything right now. So perhaps I hit the jackpot. I think I could make tons of stim packs if I could just find Xander roots. Surgical tubing. Ah, more stim packs. Excellent. Here's another patient. Male, age 27. Patient brought in by the police. Patient claims to be hearing voices taunting him. The patient claimed that he at one point believed the voices were coming from his grandfather's radio. The patient now believes the voices are coming from within himself, and he is eager for help. What on earth? Guts of Black Swordsman says, 1 more month and then the busy fall gaming season will start. Yeah, that is true. And pretty much a non-stop new releases, right? Alright, here's another one. Patient, male, age 22. Patient came to use claiming to be insane. Patient claimed he would often get the feeling of being outside of himself. This feeling was so intense it would cause the patient to be off balance during episodes. Navigation through the clinic often difficult for him to achieve without causing accidents. What on earth? Vicom says, I forget who you talked to in this vault to get a mission. There's a cavern hidden underneath the vault. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue to investigate. Already we got some decent items here. Romy Rose says, if I could take weekends off if money wasn't an issue. If money wasn't an issue, I would definitely have 2 days off a week. One day would be to go out and do all the things that need to be done. Like, for example, any important appointments, grocery shopping, running errands, all that stuff. I would definitely do all that in one day and with my wife, and then I would like another day where once a week my wife and I can either just stay home and relax together, maybe do stuff around the house, home improvements, cleaning, etc. Or if we ever wanted to do something different, for example, we wanted to go to the zoo for 2 years. 2 fucking years. We've wanted to go to the zoo. We haven't been able to. Either I was too busy with work, or we didn't have the money, or she couldn't get the time off of her work, and then the fucking COVID happened and everything got fucking closed. It has been ridiculous. We want to go to the zoo. But how can we go to the zoo when the zoo is about an hour away, so that's 2 hours of driving, all right? How can we do that when we actually have to do all our other shit? Like, we have to do our grocery shopping, errands, and everything. Like, we just haven't had a way to do it. We would have to take an extra day off. If I take an extra day off, that's a day I don't make any money, and now I can't pay for stuff. So it's been incredibly stressful and frustrating. We're hoping to get to the point where we have that more flexibility. Like, for example, we were there. How do you think my wife feels when earlier this year I outright told her, hun, we're doing good. Everything's going good on Twitch, and as long as things keep going the way they're going, later this year, likely I'll be able to start saving up money again, which I haven't been able to do in years, and we'll be able to actually maybe do something. Like maybe go to Seattle for a weekend, or maybe go to the zoo, or do the things we wanted to do. And then what happened? I lose my Twitch partnership, right? How do you think she fucking felt, right? And me, I've been through the ringer over the years. I've had horrible things happen to me nonstop. So I kind of know, I'm used to it. I almost feel it sometimes that I'm like punch drunk about it and shit. She's not. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it either. Oh, look. I gotta read this. I definitely gotta read this. But do you see my point? Like, and it just sucks. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of, like, working my butt off. And as of now, streaming 6 days a week, you could argue and say, well, that's not really work. It's not as tough as other people who work 6 days a week. And fair enough. You're free to say whatever you want about it. But 6 days a week, I'm here full time in this office with you guys, right? I don't get to spend that time with my wife. I get 1 day a week, and most of that day is used running around doing errands and shit, It sucks. I want to have a more meaningful life with my wife, and I can't right now. And every time that it looks like I get a chance where things are getting better, something screws me. Taxes you didn't pay correct for years and years. Finally the crap hit the fan. I had to declare bankruptcy. And then it looks like I'm recovering from that. Oh, Twitch kicks you out of the partner program. Doesn't care about you. Jackie Smurf says, if I was hitting the tips goal consistently, would I be able to take 2 days off a week? It definitely, let me put it this way. It would definitely put me in a position where I don't have to do a stream like today, a marathon stream. And it would definitely put me in a position where, yeah, if I could hit the tips goal every single stream I did, I could save up a bit and we could consider stuff like that. But, But I don't want to talk about this all fucking day. I don't. I'm here to chill with you guys and have a good time and hopefully raise some funds to help out. I'm not here to dwell on the negativity, right? I'm not. I'm going to keep moving forward positively and believing that at one point the bad stuff's going to stop happening to me and I'm going to get to the point where I can actually improve things around here, And we'll see. I hope for the best. Okay. So let's read this. Data is corrupted. Fake medical records. Paranoia must be induced through non-violent and non-chemical means in order for the experiment to be considered a success. Data corrupted. A group of technicians have been assigned to run the reactor. They're currently researching methods to improve the reactor efficiency. The reactor floor is fully staffed and completely self-sustained. The only access between the vault proper and the reactor is through the elevator hidden under the desk in this room. Currently, the password to open the passage is Hyacinth. Change this password. The data has not been informed of the research being undertaken in the lower levels. So, we know that there's a secret passage, but where do we use this password to open the secret passage? Here's Philip Lem, who apparently is in charge of these guys, right?
What do you want?
Alright, what's going on around here?
Fucking Cook has us trapped here. After we escaped from an NCR prison, he dragged us around the wasteland until we ended up in this shithole.
Nah.
A group of us want to leave, go back to the NCR and surrender, but Cook won't let us.
Huh. What were you doing in prison?
I made my living sneaking into NCR camps looking for shit to steal. I got sloppy, and then I got caught.
How did you get out?
Made it out during Cook's big prison break, like the rest of the guys here.
Who's Cook?
Samuel Cook. It was his idea to organize a jailbreak, but now he's just an over-ambitious prick who's gonna get us all killed.
Who are you?
I'm a nobody, just a survivor. Things were well enough until the NCR threw me behind bars.
I don't have anything else.
Cook
I already talked about that. There's nothing. It won't trigger a request for me. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I talked to both Cook and Lem, and it won't trigger a request. I don't know what to do here. Sulfur Cave. Yeah, there is a cave here, see? The Sulfur Cave. But I can't open the stairwell to do it. Where would you enter that code, Hyacinth? I don't know. Huh. There's an option asking for work?
You're back.
Really? Oh, got any work?
If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got some caps waiting for you.
Why would you want to do that?
Cook is planning to use the sulfur to make bigger explosives.
Oh.
You check out the caves and see if there's anything you can do. Without access to the sulfur, he'll lose what influence he has left with the men here.
Why can't you do it yourself?
I have to watch Cook. I wouldn't put it past him to just start killing the opposition, starting with me.
Alright, I guess
Thanks.
I'll do it. Aha.
Take his key card. I tried hacking the locking mechanisms on the doors, but it seems the only way in is with one of these.
The blue sector key card. Okay. Why can't we be friends? 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 Why can't we be friends?
Hey.
Now, where is the blue section? Will Kat ever be on stream again? That is up to her. That is totally up to her. Right now, the answer is no. She doesn't want to be on stream. She was mistreated, insulted, and regularly she is still insulted by these people. Why would she ever want to be on stream again? I can't blame her. It's up to her if she ever changes her mind. She has not changed her mind. So. Alright. So here's someone claiming someone knows my income. That is false. There's no way you could possibly know my income. So enjoy your delicious permanent ban from my chat. And have a nice day. Have a nice fucking day. Just more conspiracy theory bullshit. Alright. Programmer's Digest. A message from the Overseer. There's a problem with one of the water purification filters. We assure you we're working diligently on the problem. We're reading the bulletin boards for months now. I believe we have a spy among us. One of the reds pretending to be a blue. They're causing the bulletin boards to communicate. They're using the bulletin boards to communicate. I noticed one of the lights flickering past the door in the red hallway. I believe it is Morse code. Morose code. It's not Morse, it's Morose code. Oh, of course. That Morose code is the worst. Blue sector key card, even though I already have it. Okay. You can blow up the entire vault if you find C4. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Oh, I don't know. Walker, Texas Ranger, I've never heard of sheets before. So I don't know anything about that. Look at all these logs. Don't trust the doctor. She has bodyguards. What kind of doctor will have bodyguards? I'm working with a friend. He's trying to hack into the doc's computer. It looks convincing, but I finally got him to show me what he found on the doc's computer. He's right. I wouldn't like it. The patient files are like those from an asylum. Patient names are in code. Some of them seem to fit the people around us, but they can't be us. I don't remember being insane. I think I would remember something like that. I am insane. Maybe this isn't happening. Maybe the war never happened and I'm trapped in my own head. It took some doing, but a few of us got together and managed to distract the people in the clinic long enough for me to get in and do looking around. I found restraints and enough sedatives to kill a horse. She must be using them to control us, to make us forget. We're all pawns in their sick game. We confronted the doctor today. She refused to give us any information. We were thrown out of the clinic, some of us quite literally. We tried talking to the Overseer. He acted as if he didn't know anything about it. I don't believe him. I don't trust him. I don't trust any of them. Jeez. All these vaults have screwed up stories. Why are there so many toy boxes? Oh, it's empty. Oops. Okay. Yeah, what is Sheets? I've never heard of the Sheets before. What is Sheets? Is it a food place? I couldn't sleep a few nights ago. I stayed up reading. 1:30 in the morning, the vent above my bed began to push out more air than usual. It lasted for 5 minutes, then it turned off. I didn't think much of it at the time, but I had trouble falling asleep again. Once again, around 1:30 a.m., the vents turned on and off for 5 minutes. I've been getting headaches. I think someone's poisoning us. I've been up every night this week. Night after night, an extra boost of air comes through those vents. Lasts for 5 minutes and then turns off. I spoke with one of the neighbors. He said we noticed the same thing in his room as well. We made a report on the maintenance officer, and he informed us the system was running perfectly and there's nothing to worry about. Jeez. Were these people... Do you think these people really were being experimented on, man? Damn. Another blue sector card key. I wouldn't put it past this game. It's very possible, right? Is that a bobby pin? Yes. Oh, pure money. It's like a gas station. You think their food is awful, but they actually make it as you order, so it's really good for what you pay. They have lots of variety. Oh, I've never heard of it. Sounds interesting. Let's keep going. We'll keep investigating. The elevator. That's where they want me to go? I think so. Okay. Oh, Jesus! What is going on? Jeez. Well then, it's pretty crazy. I guess they don't live down here anymore. Too infested. Ew. Okay, that's where we came from, so we're going this way. Here we go again. Bonus Jim says bonus gem damage is not a conspiracy theory. It's not. Really. I want you to think about this. You know, you guys probably have no idea what this even means, do you? Because if you're not part of the conspiracy group, you'd have no idea. So, last month, similar to today, I did a Fallout New Vegas marathon. The marathon lasted just as long as today's is going to last, like 7-8 hours of gameplay. Okay, and it was pretty fun. We had good progress in the game and all of that. Apparently, at the end of the stream, I was reading, I guess I had leveled up, and I was reading the different things I could do when you level up, like what are the options that I can get here or whatever. And I guess one of them was, oh, is that a star bottle cap? Hold on. It is, but, oh, there we go. Okay. One of the things that was there was like a bonus that if you get it, you get bonus limb damage. So when you do more damage to enemies, their limbs will cripple more easily and stuff like that. Okay? So apparently, I'm reading this perk that you can get for leveling up in this very game, and I said bonus gem damage instead of bonus limb damage. Okay? I guess it's documented. I haven't seen it, but apparently it's documented. I said it on the stream. So these people are like, you see, Phil said bonus gem damage after a marathon of Fallout New Vegas. That's obviously proof that he's playing mobile games with gems in them. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay, if you say so. So do you see how this works? Do you see how this is just like a giant network of conspiracies that form this web? And the web becomes this weird belief that because there's all these conspiracies around that something is true. You see? No actual evidence of anything, but, well, we think that someone created a line chat account with Phil's cell phone number. We think that Phil said bonus, well, we know Phil said bonus gem damage on a stream. That's concrete evidence of everything we're saying over here. It's like, what? Anyway. Elsky has tipped me $5 and says, hope you're having a good day. Have you ever been to building sim games? I love classes like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Theme Hospital. I never played one. Never actually played that style of sim. The biggest sim I ever played, if you remember, I played the Jurassic Park sim game, which was actually quite fun. And I actually played Zoo Tycoon at the launch of the Xbox One. But those are really the only two that I've ever done. So, okay. I think they're in my head. Sometimes I hear thoughts not my own. I think the Reds have done something to the intercom system, rigged it to somehow broadcast it directly into your brain. Oh my god. Okay. There you go. What does it mean? Why is there a blue star under my bottle cap? Are the Reds behind this? Oh my god, it was a Sunset Sarsaparilla star bottle cap. Is this part of their mind control? They must be making me see things now, things that shouldn't be there. The star shouldn't be there. What do I see? A star. It won't go away. Oh my god. Yo, they went nuts. They literally went nuts. Everyone in here went nuts. They believed that everything in this vault was some kind of crazy... Hey, you know what? This vault must be the vault of the people who think of all those conspiracy theories about me. It's about equivalent. The amount of crazy here is about on par with them, I would argue. There we go. What was that noise? Was that the geckos making a noise, or was that a different kind of noise? It sounded like a human voice, right? It did. It sounded like a human voice. Okay. Whoa. Tunnel to the Sulfur Caves. There it is. Alright, I don't want to do that yet. I want to keep investigating. Yeah, there you go, too. Degasur says, what about the conspiracy your wife moved out or that you're having a kid? Right, I mean, and then it's funny because when it's obvious these things aren't true. For example, when it's obvious I don't have a kid because, you know, you would probably hear the kid or, you know, it would make sense. I would have to watch the kid. How am I in here all day streaming if we have a kid, right? Like, someone has to watch the kids if they deal with the kid, right? So obviously it's not true, but then it just goes away. Oh, well, that one maybe wasn't so true, so we forget like we ever said it. And, you know, forget the fact that every conspiracy is wrong. We'll just pretend, you know, that their other ones are truthful, while that one we'll forget like we ever mentioned it. That's how these people are. So did I guess maybe I have to go to the Sulfur Cave? There might be another door the other way, though. Can I talk about Raid Shadow Legends, how much they wanted to give me? I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know it was like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The way these opportunities work is you'll just get a random email to, like, your public address. For example, oh, I don't have the red key. I can't do this yet. I guess I have to go to the Sulfur Caves first. Okay, let me save up. I'll just get like a random email to my business email address, and it'll be like, hey, so opportunity for a paid promotion campaign, you know, and then you'll read the email. It'll be like, hey, we saw your content, and based on the content you put out and the amount of followers you have and the amount of views you get, we want to offer you a promotional campaign, and it'll be this amount of money, and here's what it entails, and blah, blah, blah. Okay? And usually the emails are very generic. A lot of the time, when you first get that email, it won't even say, like, what it's for. It literally will act like cryptic about what you're actually talking about. So I remember in particular with the Raid Shadow Legends one. This is a game that has been around for a very long time. It's a game that most people on the internet who do sponsorship end up doing the sponsorship because it's apparently lucrative. Like, they pay a lot, and a lot of people get offered it. Like, everyone gets offered this sponsorship for some odd reason, if you can believe it. Like, I don't know why, but I guess this company just has so much money to throw around, and they really just want to make money on their game so badly that they pay every single person who's a content creator on the internet to advertise their game. Now, you guys know me. right? I'm not going to just take a paid sponsorship without good reason. If it's a game I'm already playing and I'm liking, or a product that I'll actually stand behind, then I'll consider doing a paid sponsorship. But 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. It ends up being something I'm not interested in. I wouldn't do it, right? But in this case, people who do the Raid Shadow Legends promotion usually end up getting seen in a pretty negative light because so many people have done it, and essentially it's a total sellout deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, people have told me about it on stream before I ever was offered this thing. People have talked to me about it and said, you know, these YouTubers who I don't know, I always watch their content. All of a sudden, they're playing Raid Shadow Legends and doing a promotional video for Raid Shadow Legends. You know, they don't play the game; they're just doing it for a paycheck, right? So, yeah, and it's just silly because I'm not gonna stand by or advertise something that I don't actually believe in. If I'm playing a game and I'm checking it out for the first time and I'm told, hey, if you play this game and you don't like it, you can say it. Then, okay, great. But I'm not going to do a sponsorship where it's like, well, you're just paid to kiss the game's butt for a certain amount of time and do a promotional video or whatever. I wouldn't do that. You guys know that. I'm not a shill. I've never been like that at all. Any sponsorships I've done over the years, I'm honest. When I did the Loot Crate sponsorship, I told you very matter-of-factly if I liked what was actually in the Loot Crate or not. And sometimes I didn't. And I get the feeling that over time, that's why people didn't really buy the Loot Crates from my associate link. And that's why eventually I was removed from the program, right? You know, the things that I do are few and far between. But I'm not, Raid Shadow Legends, I've seen ads for it before because it's a game that's so advertised heavily on the internet. Just watching like YouTube videos and things, you see Raid Shadow Legends ads pop up and shit. The game looks bad. The game does not look very good. It looks like one of those games where it's all microtransactions to really advance. It's too grindy otherwise. And I would not, unless I actually played it and said, oh, I really like it, now I'll do it. But I wasn't going to accept any kind of a paid sponsorship for something that I know is not very good and I don't stand by. So it was funny because this guy, I remember getting the email and the guy's like, hey, I work for some company, some promotional company. I got a campaign for you I want to offer you based on the size of your channel and the amount of views you get. And basically, what you have to do is play the game, do a promotional video of the game, talk about the game a certain amount of times, blah, blah, blah. All that. Like, there's criteria, right, to qualify with it, right? So, I was like, well, I mean, I didn't know what the game was. And I went back to them and I was like, well, if you could tell me what the game is and you know, the pay, I'd be interested to at least find out. And he came back and says, all right, well, it's Raid Shadow Legends. What's funny is, he didn't tell me up front. I get the feeling that he purposely doesn't do that. Like, they hide that because so many people have done Raid Shadow Legends promotions that they don't want to just say it up front. So he's like, well, it's Raid Shadow Legends and it was this much. And I don't remember how much, but I just remember it was like a lot of money. Like, I don't think it was like $1,000, but I remember it being like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And I was like, damn, you know, think about that. Every YouTuber who did this made that much money and a complete 100% sellout. Because how many people who are streamers or YouTubers do you really think went on to fucking play that game? You know, they did it 100% for the paycheck. And that's the kind of stuff that I won't do. I'm telling you guys, like, that's the kind of stuff that I'm not all about. I'm not going to be doing a paid promotion just to take the pay. You know, listen, that could help me. That could help me tremendously to do that kind of stuff. And every once in a while, I get those offers from indie games I never heard of, from a studio like that, from mobile games I'm not going to play. I won't do it. Listen, I'm crowdfunded. That means you like what I do. I put out content based on that you like and you support it. That's my model. Not take every fucking paycheck under the sun, all right? Just because I can make money doing it. And seriously, if you take a look at the people who do it, you got to look at them with a grain of salt and say, gee, maybe the reason they're really doing content is to take the paycheck, not because they love what they're doing and they're doing it for any kind of meaning, you know? There's characters of Raid Shadow Legends that are content creators. They are. They're in the game. They're content creators who took a ginormous paycheck, probably tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, to have their character in the game. These people are already rich. They already are millionaires. Why do they need to take a paycheck to have their character in Raid Shadow Legends, a game that they don't play and never will do anything in? Right? I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I've always told you guys that I'm different from everyone else. I'm not going to take that easy paycheck. I'm going to say I will put out meaningful content and earn it. All right? That's the kind of guy I Ansheng Forever tipped me $1.50, says enjoying the marathon. Good to see you, Ansheng. I'm glad to hear that. Chocoboko tipped me $5, said, all right, I'm off to Five Guys with my cousins. Catch you later for the DSP Tries It. Well, DSP Tries It is going to be happening soon. I'm checking it right now. The person is driving to me with the food. Now, they're still a decent amount away. I would argue they probably won't be here at least for another 10, 15 minutes. But they're on the way right now with my food. So the DSP Tries It will be happening shortly, just so everybody knows, okay? We're currently up to $281 in tips. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. All right. So, others keep telling me not to worry, but I feel it sometimes. I feel there's something in here with us. I can always hear weird noises coming from above my room. What? Seriously, what happened in the Sulfur Caves? There's just this whole place is fucked up, right? Where's that? What is this? Oh! That thing did a lot of damage to me, man. It was only like one hit, a glancing blow. Well, I don't know why I did so much. I should save. Since they're doing that much damage, I should save up. Okay. It looks like there's a door over here. The overseer's office, locked hard. I can open that. Okay, overseer's office. Locked and then a terminal too. Double security. Okay, attack this. Jones J, I'm talking about it because people are asking me. Are you not watching the stream? Like, you notice I'm not bringing this stuff up out of the blue. People are asking me questions and I'm responding. That's what you do when you're an interactive streamer. Like, if people didn't ask me about this stuff, I wouldn't be talking about it. So it's not directly, it must be supplies. There we go. Disengage the lock. Hello. This is where I was earlier. So now I have a way out. Okay. Well, let's go back because we're not done in here. Do I like Elder Scrolls or Fallout more? I don't know. I like them both. I mean, similar game, different genre. You know, one being like fantasy, you know, medieval kind of stuff, while the other is very futuristic, post-apocalyptic. I do like them both, but I don't know. I don't think I like one better than the other. No, I don't keep up with any NFL teams. I don't watch sports. What the?
Can't run from me.
Critical blow. What's he shooting at now? Oh my god. Killed it. It was way far away. Oh, yes. Stanley plays. I decided that we're going to ally with Mr. House. Because I've never done that in a playthrough up to now before. So I definitely want to see how that pans out, since we've never done it. A dead fire gecko. Oh, that's a lot.
Eat this.
Boom. By the way, remember, we found out in Old World Blues that it was actually the scientists of Old World Blues that made the Night Stalkers. That they weren't natural mutations, it was actually genetic engineering to create this super beast.
All mine.
Boom. I'm your super beast, yeah. Reminds me of Rob Zombie. I'm the one that you wanted. I'm your super beast. Damn, this is a huge cave structure. Boom! Oh, is anything in here? Nope. Just a room with geckos in it. Son of a bitch. Yes, the food should be arriving soon. Here we go. Okay. Phone's going crazy because it's stupid. Yes, the food should be here any moment. They're right outside, but I basically have to give them the code so they can get into the gate and everything here. Okay. Whoa! What the? Did we just go in a huge circle? I think we did. Shit. I think I just went in a huge circle. Huh. What I needed was in there, but I missed it, right? I missed whatever it was. Shit. Huh. I'm confused. Look again, I guess? Oh, Jesus! He was right in my face. Animal control rank 2. I love how they run. They flop their legs around. This certainly is a unique vault. I've never been into a cave system like this. It says, is this it right here? Activate the micro... Oh, here we go. The crystals of the rock seem to indicate a pocket of potassium nearby. Some strategically placed C4 would be enough to destroy both the cave and the vault. So we can plant enough C4 to destroy just the caves, but we could also destroy the caves and the vault and run like hell? Now, I don't think I want to kill everyone inside the vault. Now, I'll just do this. Enough to just destroy the caves. Wait, what? I don't have it? Shit. Where was I supposed to get the C4 from? Well, this sucks. I was supposed to get the C4, but I don't know where it was, right? Shit! I don't know. I came all this way and now we don't have explosives. No one... Why didn't anyone give me explosives to do this? Alright? In the clinic? Now you tell me? Apparently it was in the clinic. Now I'm being told I should... In the clinic there would have been C4. You gotta be kidding me. Well, then I'm gonna go back. The food is here, by the way, guys. So I'm just gonna go back quickly, save up, and then we're gonna get ready for the DSP tries it. So apparently there's C4 hidden between the shelves of the clinic, I'm being told. Son of a bitch, why didn't the game tell me that? Right? That's kind of weird, no? Yeah, that's weird that the game didn't say that. usually the game is pretty thorough and tells you exactly what you need to do. And this is a case where it absolutely did not. How do I get to... Yeah, how do I get the red key card? Because that's the part of the vault I haven't been to yet. Well, I guess we just have to backtrack. Right? Clinic? Clinic. Alright. Let's save up. And like I said, we will resume it after I eat, and we'll continue. Cool.